All right, so everybody's talking about LeBron and Steph right now.
Right.
Especially with that Christmas Day game.
Yeah.
But it really goes deeper than that, right? This whole idea that they're still carrying the NBA on their shoulders. Even if their teams, aren't the top contenders anymore.
Yeah.
We've got a recent article here that really digs into this.
Oh, cool.
All about their Christmas Day matchup. And some pretty interesting quotes from both of them, actually.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to deep dive into today.
Both good.
The big question.
Yeah?
Is there any truth to this? Are LeBron and Steph the reason to watch the NBA, even in their twilight years?
Right. I mean, it is fascinating to think about.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, just to set the stage a little bit, the Lakers actually won that Christmas Day game.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
115 to 113.
It was a good one.
Yeah? Close one.
Close one.
Real nail biter.
Yeah, and LeBron was asked afterward, what's good in the NBA right now?
What did he say?
And his response, 3 words, LeBron and Steph.
Wow.
You got to love the confidence.
I know, right?
Like, straight up.
Big statement.
But is it true?
I mean, it's an interesting thought, right? Like, you have to think about, why this is even a conversation.
Yeah?
Like, why are we so fascinated by these two guys?
Right.
I think it goes beyond just, two superstars playing at a high level. Because, honestly, there's a lot of that in the NBA right now.
For sure.
There's a lot of young talent. But this goes back to, what makes a rivalry.
Yeah.
And today's NBA is so different.
It is so different.
Like, back in the day, you had these guys, staying with teams for, their whole careers, practically.
Yeah.
Decades. So you really built these rivalries over years and years.
Like the Celtics and the Lakers.
Exactly.
For years and years and years.
Yeah.
And it was...
Bird and Magic?
Yeah.
I mean, that's
a whole other generation.
A whole other thing, but...
You're right.
You don't get that as much anymore.
No, you don't.
Because players are moving around so much, Free agency,
trades,
super teams. It's all about creating these short-term dynasties almost,
Yeah.
But LeBron and Steph are the exception.
Totally.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
4 NBA Finals meetings.
Yeah.
Plus, they've been battling it out in the Western Conference ever since LeBron joined the Lakers.
Yep.
I mean, that's
correct.
Almost unheard of in today's NBA.
Yeah.
They're still going, and they still clearly have, that competitive fire. Even Steph was talking about it in this article.
Oh, really? What did he say?
He was saying how much he loves those matchups with LeBron.
Oh, wow.
Like the competitive spirit, the history. He even called it must-see TV. And, he's right.
He's not wrong.
Like,
you tune in for those games.
Every time.
Yeah. Especially with everything that's, riding on it, all the history.
Right.
The fact that they're both still playing at such a high level.
Yeah.
It's,
it's nuts.
pretty amazing.
Especially when you consider, the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
I mean, LeBron's about to turn 40. Steph's 37.
Yeah, Father Time's undefeated.
That's the truth.
And it makes you think, are we seeing the last act of this rivalry?
It's possible.
Maybe this was their last Christmas Day game against each other.
I mean, who knows?
I don't know.
It's kind of a bittersweet feeling.
It is bittersweet.
On the one hand, it's amazing that they're still doing this at this level.
At this level.
But on the other hand, it's
it can't last forever.
It can't last forever. And then what happens to the NBA?
Right.
Is the league too reliant on these guys right now?
I mean, it's a good question.
It's a good question.
You look around,
yeah,
and there are so many amazing young players.
There are, but is there anyone who can really step up?
Yeah, and create that same kind of
exact magic. And it's interesting because the article actually points out that there hasn't really been a new rivalry that's captured the NBA world. Yeah, like LeBron and Steph did.
I think LeBron knows that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when he said LeBron and Steph.
Oh.
I think there was a little bit of...
What, a little bit of
Like a little insecurity there.
Oh.
Maybe even a little...
Ricky's worried?
A little bit. Yeah, almost hey, if it's not me and Steph, then what is it?
Oh, wow, yeah.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Step it up.
It's a challenge almost, a challenge to the younger generation.
Yeah, to create something new.
That's a really cool take.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah. So while we're all enjoying the LeBron and Steph show...
Yeah.
it's also kind of like a red flag.
Right.
About the future.
Right.
Of, these must-see rivalries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is interesting to think about.
Like, we're enjoying it.
Yeah.
But it does make you wonder what's next.
It does.
But hey, speaking of enjoying it.
Yeah.
The Lakers and Warriors play 3 more times this season.
Oh, they do?
They do.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we get at least a few more chances to watch them go head-to-head.
That's great.
But I think what we really need to think about is this.
Yeah.
Is LeBron and Steph's continued dominance a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
Yeah.
It's exciting, sure.
Yeah.
But does it overshadow the next generation of stars?
That is the question, isn't it?
So think about this. Is it more exciting that these two are still at the top, defying age and expectation?
Yeah.
Or does it make you a little worried about what happens to the NBA when they finally decide to call it a career?
It's a tough one.
It's a tough question.
It is.
That's something to think about.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Let us know.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, hit us up.
This has been a fascinating deep dive.
It has been.
And it just goes to show
how
much there is to unpack,
even
in a single article.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah,
we'll see you in the next one. See ya.